working on my energy. Cleaning up, I'm taking care of myself and me. Drinking coffee, take a sip, they say I'm sparkling. Manifest that, write it down, you know it's happening.
What's poppin', what's Gucci, what's poppin', what's Gucci, what's poppin', what's Gucci, beauty gang? Why am I so extra? As y'all can tell by the title, I am bringing you guys my first ever Bantu knot tutorial. Sponsored video is for Instagram, and I'm doing a Bantu knot hairstyle on myself for it. And I was like, they're definitely gonna want a tutorial on this. And the last time I did Bantu knots was for my engagement announcement 2 years ago. I was looking super cute, super fly, and that was my first time ever doing Bantu knots on myself. And I was like, can't do it a second time and not film a video or tutorial for it. So here we are today. I have some freshly blow dried and trimmed hair. I needed to trim my ends because I had been rocking like hella wash and goes lately, which they look bomb, but the fairy knots, the tangles and stuff, y'all, it'd be. So anyway, my hair was long overdue for a trim, so I got that going and it's looking super healthy and flowy. Got everything I need. Small tooth comb, wide tooth comb, some rubber bands, don't judge me, a little ghetto over here. Definitely want some hair clips to clip things away. And then the products. We need a good edge control and a little leave-in conditioner. I'm actually using the Curl Enhancing Smoothie from Shea Moisture. I feel like by the time you guys see this, the Shea Moisture collab will be out, so go support if you haven't already. Partnering with Shea Moisture, but not for this YouTube video. This is just for my beauty gang. I'm using this as a little leave-in conditioner for my hair just so it has a little bit of moisture, I guess you could say. And then I'm gonna be using their new coconut and hibiscus plus flaxseed edge gel to get a smooth like effect. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. But before we even get into all of that, parting is the part that I would say is probably the hardest. Once you can get past the parting and like the sizes, you'll be Gucci bandana. Time to part. I usually like to do one down the middle. That's what I did last time. Horizontally. I like to part down the middle horizontally. So there's a front section and a back section, and I'll go from there. Hello, sir.
Hello, man.
I need you to let me know if is this like straight?
No.
Ooh, it's jacked?
Yeah.
Are you being for real?
No, for real.
For real?
For real, for real.
Okay, these sides, this side?
No.
Yes, it is, Josh. This is cool.
That's cool.
Look, it's a part. I'm trying to do down the middle, quote unquote.
Yes.
I would like it to go there and around to this side.
You trying to direct and...
Cause you acting like you don't know. Why you going down?
I'm fixing the part.
Baby, okay, all right.
It looked jagged.
Okay.
You are the worst side seat driver.
I'm just letting you know. First of all, I didn't even say I was side. You know, this is one of them things where I'm trying to eat my food while you still hold the steering wheel, but I'm still very much so driving. This is what happens when you ask.
You have no idea what's going on in the Northern Hemisphere right now, okay? Let Santa Claus take care of the North Pole. You worry about the South Pole, okay? You got me? You got me? Good. All right.
Y'all comment below how you think that he did.
I'm not perfect.
No.
Chill the hell out.
Don't act no speech with it. Don't act no speech with it.
Chill out.
Okay, so now I need you to do a part down the middle.
Hell no.
Yes, bro. Come on now.
I thought this was
Come on.
EC does Bantu Knots. I didn't know this was Josh.
Oh, baby, trust me. And as many times as I'm taking care of your hair, you don't part my hair with grace.
I just posted.
What does that mean?
I have to engage.
Post and let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Is that right? All this movement. Every, like, do you want me here or not? Damn, I'm good.
Are you for real?
Hold on. I'm not ready yet. Sheesh.
It's satisfactory.
That's pretty good, G.
Let's see.
Like
that's good. At the bottom, it gets a little funny. That'll do. I'd say that'll do. Thank you, baby. Take some time, man. Take some time. Now, the last time I did this hairstyle, I had 6 Bantus in the back and 5 in the front. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt it again. Something else you're gonna need during this process, definitely 2 mirrors. One that you're looking at and one to look behind you, because you don't want no jaggedy, raggedy, crusty ass parts. Like, the hairstyle will not give what it needs to give if your parts ain't right. Pulled this off last time, but I don't think it's too bad. This is one backside done. And I honestly did little like loose Bantu knots to keep the sections separated, because I want to create all my parts in sections first, and then I'll get into the actual Bantu knot part, just so it's a easier and smoother process than doing each one by one. Yeah, doesn't work for me. I gotta see this other side, and that's the thing. Try to make it at least as symmetrical as possible. In the Virgo and me, symmetry is everything. So, I guess I should give y'all a quick little length check too before my hair goes. The last time I blow dried my hair before I trimmed it, I think it stopped right about here. That's good post trim that it's here, but I'm determined to get that bad boy here. Keep in mind, I said this in 2022, I will achieve that length, and then we'll see what happens after that. But I'm determined to get it like right above my booty. That's the goal. Long way to go. Let's get it. I'm a G for that one. This is the cleanest part I done ever did. To almost connect like a triangle back there, the top of a triangle. So I need to fix this part. And honestly, sometimes if you got nails, these are my nails, okay? If you got nails, you could use the tip of your nail. I think that's pretty solid. And just for anybody who's interested in doing these little loose Bantu knots, so you're parting, just twirl the part around your finger, or the section, I should say. Twirl the section around your finger, then you loop it around the base, okay? So it's almost like become like a little gap, a little hole. My finger is through the loop. Loop that around however many times, depending on your hair length. I'd say just twice though. And then put this end through this loop. So you see my fingers right there? Put that through the loop. Doesn't have to be tight, keep it loose. And there you go. Just to secure your section. Thinking, and maybe I won't do it for this, I'll try it in my own time, but if I just had one Bantu knot in the middle, like in the front, and then 6 in the back, that might be a cute little hairstyle too, to be honest with you. Comment below if you guys want me to attempt it. I might have to try that one day. I was pulling my Bantu knots in the back away just so that it doesn't get interrupted at all while I'm doing the part in the front. And look at least from the side, it looks really cute. Put together in a little bun. I'm just discovering new hairstyles left and right. took long enough. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the goal that I try to do with my front is triangular parts. So as you can hopefully see, don't judge if it's janky because I can only see so much. But the very middle section, I started off with a triangle from that first middle section, that initial middle horizontal section that I made, or we made because Josh helped me. From there, for the front, I went into a triangular type of parting. And then the next 2 sections, triangular parting the other way, where the top of the triangle is here and the back end's back there. So the middle one, top of triangle here, comes out. This other section on the other side, top of triangle here, comes out. And then honestly, this last part, it should just be what it is. Like whatever the point to the outer side of the sections make a triangle, final 2 sections on the sides is that. I don't have to worry about like making sure the point is triangular or whatever. All right, but I think we have all our sections. We got 5 in the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the back, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now it's time to really get it started. The edge gel smells really good. Curl enhancing smoothie that I'm going to be using for my leave-in conditioner on these sections. And then I have a small brush to smooth out. It's like I'm nervous-ish, but it's gonna come out cute. I only want a little dab. I don't want to saturate the section. A very small amount. Try this out. Start twisting. I start twisting at the base, like so, like that. In a counterclockwise direction, actually, because clockwise will be this way. I'm going this way repeatedly. I still use my finger to kind of like where I want the base to be and start rotating it, the section around that point. And I don't do it too tight either. I'll like twist it in the counter direction taut, but when it comes to wrapping it around the base to form the Bantu knot, that I want loose because I don't want to like pull my scalp to an uncomfortable point where I get those like heat bumps and stuff. You know, nobody wants those. Nobody wants those, nobody likes those. And I always rotate it around the base of the Bantu. Each time it goes underneath the previous. Take a little rubber band. First Bantu done. I always notice that I do end up redoing my first initial, whether it be a braid, a cornrow, a Bantu, because the first is never as good as the next. You gotta just get your feet wet. So you have to redo it. Don't worry about it. You want it to look good. So do a few more so I can get a feel for it, and then I'll come back. I can try to instruct you guys a little bit better than that first round. All right, update folks. So I got 4 complete in the back. I did end up redoing that back part a little bit. I don't think it looks too bad, not too shabby. And honestly, when I was taking it down, it already kind of started forming the Bantu. Is it a texture? Is it a pattern? Whatever you call it, but like that spiralness with my hair, it looks so beautiful. So that's something else to note as well. You're definitely getting a 2-for-1 hairstyle when you do Bantu knots, regardless of how long you decide to keep them in. When you take them out, you can definitely rock your hair out of the Bantu knots for a day or so, if not more, because I'll rock it longer, but it's relative to how long you think it's cute. But bottom line, you could definitely get a second hairstyle out of this style, which I love so much. I do want to make sure, I did forget for the other sections to kind of like detangle, because when it does come the time to take down the Bantu knot, I don't want it to be like a tangled, super tangled and kinky type of pattern. I feel like the more detangled it is, the smoother the hairstyle looks when you take it out. So just keep in mind to make sure your section is detangled. This one, a little bit more edge gel, which has a really good hold, by the way. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. Try to just focus the gel on the roots by the parts and soft brush it. Now, something to note. One, the tighter that you're twisting, whether it be clockwise or counterclockwise, the tighter you do it, the tinier your Bantu knot will be. But also, there's a way to turn it taut or tight, but not so that it's like cutting off your brain circulation. So I'm going to turn mine counterclockwise, and I'm starting pretty taut, especially at the base, because that's how it all forms, right? And then once I kind of get a decent amount of tension there, because that's the best way to describe it. You'll start to feel a little bit of tension. It's tight, it's thick, and then you knock on it, right? Once I have that going, I'll start my first, it'll almost curve itself, but I will put my index finger or some type of finger to hold the base down. Not to do like that whole loop thing that I did to do the quick little loose bantus for my sections, but just a finger placement to hold it in place as you kind of start seeing how it makes its little curve, right? Ooh, something else to your arms is definitely gonna hurt after this. So I'm gonna grab it almost as if I'm doing a ponytail, right? And wherever you grab, or wherever you pinch, I should say, is where your Bantu placement will be. So if I want it to be down here, I need to pinch here. If I want it to be up higher, I need to pinch here before I start doing my clockwise or counterclockwise. Trying to go slow and explain this, but it's also not turning out the way I want. And by the way, you can lift your index finger once you have a nice loop, your first kind of like full rotation around the Bantu, that index can lift up, but just to make sure that it stays in place. And then along the way, I'll grab the whole Bantu, like the base of it. And honestly, I'm not doing it too tight either. Circulation. Now that I got the end all the way wrapped to the base, gonna take a rubber band, wrap it around that base, and honestly, in particular, the end doesn't secure itself, at least for my hair. So wherever the rubber band placement is, and this is okay, I might end up redoing it, but that rubber band placement is to kind of lock the end exactly where I placed it. Now, I don't know if this is the proper way of doing a Bantu knot, but this is how your girl does it. Definitely more than halfway through. I think it's coming together pretty cute. It's glistening and sleek and snatched. I love it. All right, we got 3 left. Detangle this section first, then add my leave-in. Rub that through, prayer hand it. Then use the edge gel, put it all around the perimeter, underneath. And this too is where you start kind of playing with the edges a little bit. So whatever edges you don't want to get snatchy-atch with the Bantu knot, make sure you bring them down. I did so on the other side too, and I'm gonna style them at the end. And a little bit more in the front. Soft brush. Now this part, this is where like I kind of curve the edge right here and it molded. Before it molds, you want to go ahead and kind of pull out any edges that you want. Like I pulled this out, I'm gonna style that. This is why these parts are so important, because you will be exposed, okay? Starting to mold in the direction I want. I'm gonna try my best to get it even with this one, the placement of it. And I guess I didn't say 2. I would say 1/3, if not 1/4, is how far I'll twist before I begin form the Bantu. Again, index finger placement on the base so it doesn't move. If you ever need to release to like change the placement of your hand so that you can finish off the counter or clockwise twist, hold on to the Bantu knot also, like I was saying before. You always want the rotation after the next to go under the previous. So sometimes, as you can see here, using my finger to pinch, and I like move it up and down. So I'm lifting up the Bantu that I have thus far for that next rotation to go underneath. Same with this one. So honestly, your hand can come in handy. You can do it this way, but if you want to get like, if you want to have proper control and placement of the Bantu, as I do, just pinch it. This. One more. Last one. All right, this is cute. I like how this looks. I like how this turned out. Let me go ahead and lay my edges. And I say too, with this type of hairstyle, have fun with your edges. Make it your own kind of like style and personality. Don't be afraid to pizzazz it a little bit, you know? Give them personality. I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for a good 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll be back to show y'all the final results. Ouch, been about 10 minutes. The light little makeup beat or whatever. Fire! Fire! What y'all think? Oh, this is cute. I like this. And honestly, y'all, again, keep in mind, this is not a sponsor of any of. This edge gel, highly recommend. Look at how it laid my actual edges and then just the edges and the sleekness of the knots. That might have to be a staple rotation in my natural hair regimen, because I like that.
Got it. Got it.
Stop it.
No laugh.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, you're right, Joshua. You're on camera. Relax.
I'm also your husband on camera.
You sure are. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Okay, get back up a little bit.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Turn around for me real quick.
Why you make that face?
Yeah.
You like?
Not a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, you did your thing.
Thank you. With your help with the parts.
Oh, I didn't do all these parts now.
But, you know, couldn't have did it without you. I think it came out pretty good.
I'll take that shared real estate.
Yeah. I told them, I feel like it makes me feel like very connected to my ancestral roots. Like, I very much so feel like this is a...
Your ancestors will be proud.
Mmm.
They'll be proud. That you embrace your blackness and your black hair.
Cute.
I love your kinks, I love your coils, I love your gravity-defying hair.
Thanks, baby. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really tried my best to explain to you guys, no, I didn't, the way that I personally do my Bantu knots. And I feel like I do a damn good job, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I could have walked, some people probably think I probably walked out of a salon and I did it in the comfort of my own home. And so can you. Be sure to comment below what you think if you like it. The next time I do Bantu knots, I probably will switch up though, like the parts and stuff, so it's a different look. This is like the same look as last time, but I almost feel like I did this better than last time. I'm not gonna lie. Let me look. I don't know, like whether you guys want to use the edge gel that I use or not, just make sure you're using like even jam, like stuff that you would use to get your hair braided and whatnot. That will get this like sleek effect. I really feel like it polishes. That's a good way to put it. It polishes your hair. It just makes it look super neat and professional, which is why if you got your parts together and you got the right type of like edge gel, your stuff will be bomb. And I don't know if you guys know this, because I was just talking to one of my friends, telling her that I was doing Bantu knots on my hair. She didn't know that I did the Bantu knots on our engagement shoot. This was when we announced our engagement. I did my hair for this. Like the back of my hair looked like this. And it was kind of cute, but like, you see, it kind of had like some sad energy to it. It was kind of hanging down. Now these kind of like, little, I don't know. I do think I did better though. She was cute, she was bomb. But look at me now. Now I'm a wife, okay? Now I'm, I was a wife before. He's been calling me a wife before. We was officially husband and wife, y'all. That's why he's saying that. But now I'm an official legal wife, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video overall. I hope you find it helpful. And if you guys decide to recreate the look and try it out on yourself, please tag me on the gram so I can see how fly and good and sexy y'all is looking, my beauty gang. But yeah, that's all I have for you. Until next time, beauty gang, we out.